新世紀エヴァンゲリオン
Okay, let's continue with stage 52 of Neon Genesis Evangelion. The deputy commander here has been kidnapped or something and is talking with these Zeta folks or something. And we pause in the middle of their conversation. So they had just were making a comment about how the Eva has eaten or absorbed or incorporated the S2 engine and now has like this quantum intergobbledygook capability. So they're continuing to talk, apparently. Golfun Karamugen. Topa na hanashi da. Okay, so it's a topa. Oh wait, is that? No, it's topi. Sorry. It's a offbeat, extraordinary story that is like 5 minutes from 5 minutes to eternity, or 5 minutes from eternity. It's an extraordinary story. 絶対的存在を手にしてよいのは神だけだ. So certainly existence. What was yoino? Did we see that in this? I don't think. Oh, that could be a good one. So as for tenisuru, as for a good one holding in the hand, like, I guess, absolute existence, it's only God. Okay, so I guess only God is the good one that can hold absolute or certain or absolute existence. Okay. 人はその分を超えてはならん. As for people, that portion exceeding will not become. Like, people will not exceed that portion, that part, that bun. 我々に具象化された神は不要だ. To us, a gushoka. Okay, that is not coming up with anything. A gusho is embodying, expressing concretely. So, as for a god that is changed, embodied, or expressing concretely, to us it is not necessary. It is fuyo, unneeded. Okay. Mashite. And then and what's more? Yeah, not to mention, to say nothing of, あの怒りの息子を神の子とするわけにはいかんのだよ. That son of Ikari, there's no reason, or we cannot, it cannot be a reason for doing into a son of God that son of Ikari. Okay, so if I were to kind of guess what's going on here, there's some implication that whatever the Eva did when it ate the Shito, they're concerned that it is encroaching on some godlike role, and that I guess he is a part of this, and they're saying things like there's no reason that to make the son of God the son of Akari. Okay. おっしゃっている意味がよく wakarimasen ga. So the meaning that you're talking about, well, don't understand. Yeah, me too. I don't understand what you're talking about. Ikarigendo. So that's the father's name. Ikarigendo. Hatashite kimi no shinyou ni taru jinbutsu kana? Hatashite. As was expected, to your trust, taru? Shinyo, confidence, trust. Shinyo ni taru. To be worthy of. There we go. Okay. So Gendo Ikari, like, is he a person worthy of your trust after all? I wonder. Yoku kangaete mitamae. Try thinking of it well, or try thinking of it well. Kimi ga ikari ni tsuku no ka, waraware no gawa ni tsuku no ka? You, like, following ikari, or us following our side? Question mark. So think on it well. Which one, I guess, will you do? Dochira ni shiro, kimi no shiru kagiri no koto wa subete hanashite morao ga. Whichever one do, dochira ni shiro, your knowing limits, or as for the things you're limited to knowing, everything will receive the speaking of. So I guess we will hear about everything that you're knowing, whichever one it is. Oh, I guess whichever one you choose, if you're gonna follow Ikari or us. Sono ki ni nattara, when it becomes that spirit, or like when you become so inclined, ki ni naru. Oshiete kuretamae, like, do the favor of telling us when the spirit moves or something. Fuyutsuki sensei. Oh, that's him. Professor or teacher Fuyutsuki. Okay. Konkai no ken. Okay, so like this time's incident. Iinkai wa, oh, so we're back over here. This is Ritsuko and Gendo. Iinkai wa do taio suru tsumori nano desu ka? So as for this incident, for this time's incident, as for the committee, how response doing intending? How are they intending to respond? Ugo kanyo will not move, so they will not move. Arachi o meijita no wa iinkai no yatsura da. So Rachi was the abduction. As for the ones ordering the abduction, it was those guys. It was those committee guys. Okay, so she's asking like what's going to happen, meaning with the abduction. He's saying like nothing because they're the ones that did it or ordered it. Kimi wa youkei na shinpai o shinakute ii? As for you, he's talking to her. As for you, excessive or surplus worrying, if you don't do it, that's good. So no need for you to worry. Rei to Asuka no sai testo o isogitama e. Rei and Asuka's like retesting, like do it quickly. Do the retesting of them quickly. Hi, yes sir. Okay, back to him. Fuyutsuki sensei, ka? So Professor Fuyutsuki, is it? Okay. New person. Oh, he's flashing back. Okay, so 1999, Nen Kyoto. So it's the year 1999 in Kyoto. What is this? This says Fuyutsuki, so his name is pasted up here. We've got the #1 research lab. And this is, what's this? Like, Seibutsu. Oh, this is like biology. Oh, man. Oh, we want Katachi. Yeah, it's K. Okay. K. Oh, there it is. Metaphysical. Keijijo. So, metaphysical biology lab, research room #1 or something. Fuyutsuki sensei, Professor Fuyutsuki. 読んでいただけましたか? Like, did the favor of reading? 今回のレポート, this time's report. So, like, did you read it? This time's report? 読ませてもらったよ. Like, this is like, I read it. I was allowed to read it, or I was made to read it. に、3疑問は残るが、面白い着眼点だ. So, as for 2 or 3 questions remaining, interesting 着眼点. Chakugan 10 is focus of attention viewpoint. So it's an interesting viewpoint with, I guess, a few questions remaining. Okay. Kinen mare. Mare ni miru shigeki tekina report da yo. Okay. Okay, I haven't seen Mare in a while. This came up in Demon Slayer. Mare. That was the name of the blood, right? Rare. Seldom. In recent years, a rare seeing, or like rarely see a something report. Rarely see a shigeki teki. Shigeki. A stimulating report. Okay, so in recent years, like you rarely see a stimulating report. Ikari-kun. Oh, Ikari-kun. So this is Shinji's mom. Arigatou gozaimasu. Well, thank you very much. 君はこの先どうするつもりかね? As for you, konosaki, I guess like for the future, what are you intending to do, I wonder? 就職か? 就職. Looking for a job? それともここの研究室に入るつもりかな? Or this place's research lab into that intending to enter, I wonder? まだそこまで考えてません? Still to that point, not thinking. So I haven't thought that far yet. それに, besides, 第三の選択もあるんじゃありません? A third option also existing, is there not? So is there not a third option? え? Huh? 勝手に入ろうかとも、とも思ってるんです。Kate, family plans? A household. Oh, entering or what would that be? Hairu, to enter. Enrolling, joining, having. Like I'm thinking of maybe having a family or joining, making a household. いい人がいればの話ですけど, a good person, if existing, it's that sort of a story. 六分儀 Gendo? Oh, Gendo, that's Ikari's first name. So, Rokubungi? I guess that's his actual family name? So he ends up taking her name, I guess? いえ、面識はありませんが? Like, no, as for 面識, as for an acquaintance, it is not. Like, I'm not acquainted with him. いろいろと噂の絶えない男ですから? Various rumors 絶えない.絶えない. Oh, okay. So, like, is a man, like, not ceasing of various rumors? So maybe there's lots of things rumored about Gendo. 私を身元引き受けに? Huh? Me? 身元引き? Mimoto is like person's identity. Mimoto hikiuke, receiving, pulling and receiving person. Hikiuke. A guarantor, like being responsible for. By me. So I guess he's being asked. Oh, yeah. Okay. So a guarantor would be like someone to do bail. So like me, bail? Iya ukagaimasu. Like, no. Ukagao. Like, I will ask. I will inquire. I will visit. Yeah. Ukagaimasu. いつ伺えばよろしいでしょう? As for visiting, when would be good, I wonder. So here's Keisatsu, the police. This is the Kyoto Fu Keisatsu, whatever show, the police station. Police department. There he is. お待ちしてました. Fuyutsuki sensei. Like, sorry for making you wait, Professor Fuyutsuki. Or like, I've been waiting, Professor, whatever. 公認にしている女性からあなたの話を聞きましてね. Okay. I'm not sure who's talking here. 公認. Kind, or like from a woman that, like, am friends with. Let's go with that. Your story heard. I heard about you from a girl that I know well, or a woman that I know well. 一度お会いしたかったんですよ. One time meeting, like I wanted to meet you once, or I've been wanting to meet you once. よって喧嘩とか意外と安っぽい男だな. Okay, so a man that's like either peacefully or cheaply, well, as for like a drunk fight, unexpected. I'm not sure why yasupoi otoko da na. Yasupoi would mean again like either cheapish or peacefully, like calmish. Are a man. Maybe it was like for a person who is calmish, it's unexpected to be like in a drunken fight. 話す間もなく一方的に絡まれたんですよ. Talking 話す間もなく talking like before long. 一方的 like one-sided, one direction. から became entwined. Okay, so the story before long became involved or entwined in like on one side or something. まあ、疎まれるのは慣れてますかね? Accustomed to, well, as for 疎まれ. Uto mareru. Oh, as for being shunned, or as for being alienated, like I'm accustomed to it. 私も君のことを好きになれそうにはないよ. Okay, so I also, things about you, as for seeming to become accustomed to liking things about you, I also does not exist. Like I'm not going to be accustomed to liking you, or coo, he laughs. Okay, so this is definitely the doctor saying this, and this is Gendo. あなたは僕が期待した通りの人のようだ. As for you, I, according to Hope's man, like in that manner, like as for you, you are in the manner or the appearance of the man according to my hopes. Okay. So this, I guess, is when they were meeting. Boy, how much more do we have to go here? All right, 3 more pages. あの男に私を紹介したのは君だね. Okay, so as for the one doing introductions to me, to that man, it was you. So you're the one that introduced me to him. すみません. I'm sorry. ご迷惑でした? Like, was it an annoyance? Was it a bother? Yeah, no. So now, I guess this is later, so now she has met him. She has met Gendo. 面白い男であることは認めるよ. Mitomeru is like to confirm or recognize. Yeah. So being an interesting person, as for that being what's going on, like will confirm, or I recognize that. 進んで会いたいとは思わないがね。進んで is that like to 進む is to recommend. Yeah, or okay, voluntarily or freely of one's will. So voluntarily, as for wanting to meet, not able to think or not thinking. I'm not thinking like I would voluntarily want to meet. しかし, however, 君があの男と並んで歩くことは想像もつかね。However, you with that man, like lining up and walking, as for that, like I don't have the imagination. I can't imagine you like lining up and walking with that man. What is naran de aruku? Okay. It literally means to get in line and walk with that man. Naze da? Why is that? Ittai naze? Why the hell? Kimi ga anna tokoto? You with that man? Or with a man like that? Fuyutsuki sensei, Professor Fuyutsuki, あの人はとても寂しがり屋で。Okay. As for that man, very much lonely 寂しがり屋. Someone who succumbs easily to loneliness. So he's someone who succumbs easily to loneliness. かわいい人なんですよ. He is well, kawaii. He's cute. But we get the kanji here instead of so let's go with more like precious. He is a precious man. ただみんなが知らないけど、知らないだけなんです。Like generally everyone just not understanding. Everyone just doesn't understand him. Daga, however, now we get like, this is like narrator, so. This is supposed to mean like he had affections for her, his hand's on her, and then he pulls away. Okay. However, Daga. 六分岐言動は怒りゆいの才能と才能 isn't it the talented? Yeah. の才能とそのバックボーン Backbone? Yeah, backbone of a network. そのバックボーンのある組織を目的に近づいたというのが組織 is organization structure. 仲間内での通説だった。Okay. 仲間内で通説 prevailing view. Okay. Okay. So this is about it was the prevailing view among friends that as for Gendo, oh boy, that like it's Ikari Yui's genius or talent and that backbone existing organization, like aiming for, that's what it was approaching. Or either approaching or getting acquainted with. As like the getting, yeah, I guess. Sono backbone no aru. Oh, like backbone can also mean like of an organization, so, or a network. So basically it's like getting acquainted with her talent, i.e. her abilities, and her network of organization. That was the aim, the goal, the mokoteki, of getting acquainted. That was the prevailing view among friends, among. その組織は, as for that organization, ゼーレと呼ばれているという噂をその後耳にした。So as for that organization, the rumor of it being called Seele, which is again Seele from German meaning soul, その後, later I heard, 耳にした, did to my ears. So I think that all fits together. That, again, he wanted to get acquainted with her for her talent, her abilities, and her network of organizations. That was the prevailing view. And that network, that organization, was rumored to be called Zeta. I heard that later. So she was the one, apparently, that had the link. Yes. Okay, that is the end of stage 52. Next time, we will read stage 53 here, which, well, here you go. Practice your kanji. It is, I guess, technically what we're seeing there. So as a hint, we'll read that stage next time.